Yo, what's going on, guys? Kelvin here. Today, we're gonna be looking at am I the asshole for going forward and refiling the divorce procedures after my wife canceled now that she is getting help she needed for her postpartum depression. So the wife was depressed because of that, and she was not acting herself. But now he's still going forward with the divorce. I want to read the context before I make the decision. The context really helps. So I, 29-year-old male, was in a relationship with my STBX wife, 28-year-old female, for 8 years. Everything was what I will describe as nearly perfect. Small argument here and there, but nothing really significant or relationship altering. All that stopped 13 months ago when she was pregnant. The child wasn't a surprise as we were trying to find a baby. I seriously don't know what went wrong, but around the 4-month mark, my wife completely made a 180 switch from the kind, caring, and sweet woman she used to be to a total tyrant. I know it is bad to speak of someone like that, but it's just a way to describe it. I am completely honest when I say me breathing was a issue for her. Waking up at 2 to 3 times in the morning because she wanted something specific and become verbally abusive when I refused to drive 40 minutes to get her an ice cream she was craving. She went on a tirade because she wanted Chick-fil-A on a Sunday and the place was closed. Calling me a useless husband, everything under the sun, wasn't allowed to sleep in the same bed as her, then being pissed at me in the morning for not sleeping in the same bed as her, cleaning the house because it's too loud, then not cleaning the house, cooking something she doesn't want anymore but requested earlier. I bear everything, every insult, all the verbal abuse. I never raised my voice to her during this time. I begged her to help me, talk to the doctor, therapist, her mother, anyone, but she refused, and that she made everything worse because apparently I called her crazy for asking her to get help. I went with her to the doctor one time, and when I brought out the mood swings and the hell I was in for a whole week wasn't worth it. Talking to her mother as well, she tried to help, but my wife will act overly sweet, and she made it seem like I was crazy until her mother left, and it was back to hell for me. Even the camera footage I have of her going off, she made seem out of context, and I was made out to be the monster by everyone for not doing more or enough. She made it seem that every time she got angry, it was in response to something I did. Me sleeping at 4 a.m. and she not being able to open a can of peaches as it was my fault, earning me a can against the chest while sleeping. Dang, that is intense. 4 months ago, she gave birth. Wasn't an easy birth, but I was hopeful that things will somewhat return to normal. But that is when the postpartum depression kicked in. I again tried to help. I really did suggestions, research, talking to a therapist, my own to find better ways to help her, but everything I did just made things worse. I was against her with everything, calling her a shit wife and bad mother, even though those words never left my mouth. Everything blew up when she actively became physically violent. My last straw was when she smashed a coffee cup on my head when I walked out the room after a small argument because I took too long to bring her a cup of coffee. Oh my god. I was busy with our son changing his diaper. This was the first time in 8 years that I raised my voice at her and told her that we are done. She can pack her shit and move the fuck out of the house. Oh my god. She went to her parents' house. She wanted to take our son, but I didn't allow that. When she said that she would call the cops, I pointed to the camera in the hallway and told her that she is welcome to try as the camera caught it all. A week later, I was served with divorce papers. I wanted to file, but I didn't have time with work and carrying our son. I was too busy. 3 weeks back after I got from work, my in-laws were waiting for me. Apparently, her parents got her to see a therapist after they threatened to kick her out because she became as abusive to them as she was to me. They finally believed that and that I wasn't making things up. They gave me a letter from my wife before they left. The letter basically said the following without letting everything out. She is sorry for the way she treated me all those months. She doesn't know why she did it and has no excuse. After her parents threatened to kick her out and that she saw a therapist and psychiatrist, she is now better and she is on medication to help her. In the letter, she said that she stopped the divorce proceeding and want to give us another try. I haven't responded to her letter and told my lawyer to proceed with the divorce proceedings. I gave the letter to her as well as it contained a lot of details of what she did, as well as her admitting to the verbal abuse. It's not just my words anymore, especially for the things that happen in the public, the voice, the videos. I have it as well, and the videos her breaking the coffee cup on my head with the hospital visit for the stitches and burn marks from the hot coffee. I told Anne the asshole I see is getting the help she needed now, and that I should forgive her and give her another chance. I should do it to keep our family together. If I truly love her, I would be able to forgive her for the things she did while not in her right mind. I am a monster because I have no idea what she went through. My thing is, why didn't she take the help I suggested? I did everything humanly possible to help her, and she refused. She made me out to be this evil person. Everything I did wasn't right, good enough, not good enough, not enough, nothing. Even when I removed myself from the situation, that was also wrong. I have more than enough evidence to get the full custody of our son and print up that protect everything I have, including the house. Am I the asshole for refusing to continue this relationship and proceeding with the divorce? Edit to add. I see it's already in the notification. I am going for full custody of my son. My lawyer says there is no certainty, but she can't see any reason a judge would not grant me full custody of my son. Just to add as well, my son is mine. They go through my wife messages and everything just before she gave birth for the exact reason. No deleted message I could find, weird expenses, out of context message or anything like that. Test was done and he is mine. This is good. So let's see what the comment says. Not the asshole, she abused you. That's all there is to it. Her mental health problems don't reduce the harm caused to you by one IOTA. Not the fact that she only abused you behind closed doors. As sweet whenever anyone else was around. Tell me she knew damn well what she was doing. Every time she hurt you, it was a conscious choice on her part. But she would divorce and try to get as close to full custody as possible. I wouldn't put it as passive STBX to abuse your baby as a revenge by proximity. I totally agree that she have like full conscious of, you know, when she was abusing him, because the mother was around. She act really sweet, and then when the mother leaves, she act like full blown, kind of just full blown like a monster. And then when she was kicked out of the husband's house, right, went to her parents' house, she did exactly the same thing, thinking that she can last for like maybe a year or two, just living in the parents' house. But the parents wasn't fed up with it, and almost kick her out, and that kind of just hit her harder. And now she can realize that, she went a bit too far, and can really, if she keep going with that route, she'll be literally homeless with no one to love her. And she was like, man, let me apologize and try to like retrace back, but it was a bit too late. She have a lingering problem of just abuse and mental health. Like, she was not even actively trying to like um help herself, right? Until the last straw, when things get severely wrong, like hitting someone with a coffee cup. That is a assault, right? An assault that you never want to experience again. It's just terrible looking at that person, right? I think definitely agrees that he should definitely proceed with the divorce and try to get full custody of the son. You know, because she sounds like a crazy psychopath, literally crazy psychopath, in my opinion. And if she doesn't get what she wants, she might, just go and do some bad things to the son to get some revenge on it. So I would not even want to give the son to her. Honestly, make sure go to court and give the full detail. And all the United States judges, they have really good morals and they're really good judges, and they will side with you 100%. Like, that's my confidence. So hopefully that's what happens. Like, just proceed with the divorce. That's what I think too, because as reading it just hurts my heart. Like, is someone going through that much of abuse, like abuse for months, for almost a year, and you know takes another year or two to heal with the son on the way, when the son, it is really hard. But hopefully the person find the time, the husband find the time to heal, to find the time to be caring again, find the time to live comfortably, in a household without the mother there, because the mother just makes everything worse. But yeah, that is the end of the story. Make sure if you have any comments or your thoughts on the story, leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, my name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next video.